So what is the latest and greatest with Shiba Inu as it relates to its price point, and what now? Where are we going to go from here? That's what we're going to cover in this video. So right now, as of the recording of this video, the overall market is at a 2.09 trillion, and it's up 0.5%. And you can see, again, you always need to look at Bitcoin and Ethereum. You don't just look at Shiba Inu, remember. All right, so Bitcoin and Ethereum both in the last 24 hours are really, flat and up 1.2%, actually 1.3. There we go. All right, but you can see that Ethereum has hit 3190. You always need to look at those two, market makers, barometers, because they really do set the tone and are the leaders of the overall market. Everything really follows them. And just to remind you, in case you didn't know, of this 2.09 trillion. Bitcoin and Ethereum combined make up a little bit over 55+% of that number. So between these two and these two market cap right here, you have over 55+% of that market cap represented. That's why I always look at Bitcoin and Ethereum, just FYI. Okay. So moving on to and that kind of sets the stage, right? Moving on to Shiba Inu, it is doing something very similar. It is, down 1.6%. Usually and historically, what happens here, if depending upon what Bitcoin and Ethereum are doing, Shiba Inu is usually a little bit more aggressive. And what I mean by that, like for example, you saw that Bitcoin was up, or down 0.5%, and Ethereum was up, 0.15 or whatever, 1.5, excuse me. And Shiba Inu itself, because they're basically flat and not doing anything, is down 1.6. It's just a little bit more aggressive than those other two. And that also goes in the same direction as when the market is up. Like, let's say that, Ethereum is up, say, 4% on average, just in this scenario. Shiba Inu in that scenario, a lot of times will be up 6 or 7%. It's not always the case, but it does tend to be a little bit more aggressive in its up or down, depending on when the market, what the market is doing. Now, with that said, part of the reason of that is the fact that Shiba Inu being a community coin, and because of its price point and being so attractive globally, worldwide. I mean, it is. You can buy Shiba Inu on every single exchange out there. It's at over 100+ exchanges. You can get it on the top 10 exchanges in the world. It is available worldwide. Okay, there is really no barrier, if you will, or friction to somebody who wants to buy Shiba Inu. All right, and that's really a cool thing. And it also, again, in my opinion, kind of shows it as a leading, as kind of a barometer, kind of a sniff test, if you will, of what is going on with the overall market. Because from a retail investor standpoint, okay, that's really the point I wanted to stress, from a retail, because retail investors will tend to come into an asset like Shiba Inu more faster than they would, for example, say Ethereum or Solana. Okay, so just food for thought. Okay, so what now as far as Shiba Inu, as far as kind of where we're going from here? It is simply going to do what the market is going to do right now, and I'm not really envisioning anything majorly changing. So if the market continues to be flat and or not doing anything, sees like 0.3 down and 1 up, then Shiba Inu is not going to really do much. Outside of the fact that there's really not a catalyst right this second going on for Shiba Inu itself. Okay. So it's really effectively kind of treading water, if you will. All right. So with that said, I just want to let you guys know that's what the latest and greatest, and that's what's going on with Shiba Inu right now. Thank you, and as always, I appreciate your support. I'll see you.